Okay, so today we'll be going through the chapter more on internet. Now, first we have blog. See, what are blogs? Basically, blogs are personalized websites. See, suppose you want to write something about a topic. Suppose you have recently gone to a vacation to some mountain areas or to some popular beach. Now you want to write about your experience on a website. You can write it on internet as a blog. Some websites provide you the facility to write this type of content and publish it on the internet. These are called blogs. Some common websites are there, that is Blogspot, WordPress, where you can write your experience, you can write on any topic you want and publish it on the internet. So blog or web blog is a website on which articles are posted regularly and displayed in a reverse sequential order, that is with most recent entry first. Suppose you write 2 or 3 blogs, the last blog that you have written will be displayed first. Blog entries have text, hypertext, images. You can post images with it. You can post hypertext, that is, you can post a link with it. You can post video or audio with it. A blog usually focuses on particular area of interest. Some blogs, especially those of celebrities, discuss personal experiences. Celebrities write their blogs, which regularly gets posted. So authoring a blog, maintaining a blog, or adding an article existing blog is called blogging. And individual articles on a blog are called blog posts or entries. Blogs are created through blog publishing services. For example, WordPress is a popular blog hosting service owned by Automatic web developer company. Blog are owned by Google. Also, there is blogspot.com. Okay. Next, web feeds. What are web feeds? A web feed or web or news feed is a facility that informs when a website you are interested in has new content. Suppose you have activated notification of a website. When the website gives new link or website posts something new, you will be notified. Those are called web feeds. It is good method of keeping up with blogs, news site, and other sites. Basically, it's type of subscription in YouTube. When if you are subscribed to a channel, if the YouTuber posts something new, you will be informed automatically. The program or website that allows you to keep up with new content is called feed reader. You have to tell the feed reader which site you want to see. This is called subscribing. Obviously, you know what is YouTube subscription. All sites do not provide web feeds. You can only subscribe to websites that provide web feeds. Feeds are often known as RSS, real simple syndication. Okay. Most browsers and email programs have feed readers in them. Some of the feed readers are Feedly, Feedemon, My Yahoo Reader, Wasu, Umeya Reader, etc. You have to remember these names. Okay. Now, podcasting. A podcast is an audio or video file made available for download on the internet. Okay, podcast basically means some audio files, some music, or some videos which are available, you can easily download. The term podcast is a combination of term iPod and broadcast. Podcasts are usually free and it become quite popular. Cloud computing. What is cloud computing? Cloud computing basically means, I think all of you know how to use Google Drive. The place in a server where you can store your data. See, when you store something on cloud, that is suppose in Google Drive is a type of cloud. When you store something there, the data gets stored in Google server. It is not in your mobile or it is not in your computer anymore. It is in web server and you can log on to any computer in the world and access those files. So Google Drive is an online file storage service created by Google. You can keep photos, document, presentation, videos in Google Drive. You can view these files from anywhere in your smartphone, computer, or tablet. Okay. Suppose you have created a file in Word and want to save it in Google Drive. You have to click on Save as from File option, sign in OneDrive or Google Drive, say open a web browser and go to drive.google.com. Then you create a folder and you can upload the file. I think all of you know how to store in Google Drive. Sometimes there is option when you just select a file, you get option to upload into Google Drive directly. Okay, now how to download? To download from Google Drive, first select the file, right click and select download. Okay. Dragging a file from Google Drive to your desktop will also won't download it. So you have to follow this step only. Okay, select download. Now e-commerce. What is e-commerce? E-commerce basically means electronic commerce. That is the transactions or the commercial activities that are done on the internet. Commerce refers to exchange of goods and services, usually for money. There are 3 parties to any such exchange: buyer, seller, and producers. Buyers, you know, are the people who buy, sellers who sell, and producers who actually produce the goods. We can also say that commerce refers to buying and selling of products. This e-commerce basically is buying and selling of products on the internet. Okay, basically Flipkart, Amazon, these are some of the common e-commerce website which provides us the facility to buy and sell something on the internet. Okay. Now, features of e-commerce. E-commerce is a way of doing business over the internet. Companies set up websites that provide details of their products and consumers can buy them. Obviously, you can give cash on delivery. You can also buy with your credit card, debit card, excuse me. E-commerce sites must implement extra security features. Obviously, that means when somebody uploads something on the internet, you should the e-commerce site, that is Amazon, Flipkart, or Snapdeal, or anything, any website it may be, must ensure special security so that whenever a user does online transaction through debit card or credit card, a hacker cannot steal it. So there should be extra security so that the money of the user is always protected. 4 kinds of e-commerce are there, mainly business to business, business to consumer, consumer to consumer, and digital middleman. What is business to business? This model involves transaction taking place between companies. Suppose one company is buying something from another company, it's called business to business. Business to consumer, this model refers to transaction between company and customer. For example, the company website, a company just established a website, and you can visit that company and buy something from that website. Suppose Patanjali. Patanjali has a website. You can visit the website of Patanjali and order anything you want. Consumer to consumer, this mode refers to commerce between consumer and individual. Basically, these are second-hand items that are sold on the internet, second-hand items. OLX, where you can post anything and sell anything. eBay is there. Quikr is there. Now, digital middleman. What is digital middleman? This mode refers to e-commerce model that provides information about products from many companies. Basically, see Flipkart, Amazon. Shopkeepers registered with Amazon and publish their product on Amazon. Whenever suppose a user wants to buy that product, Amazon informs the shopkeeper that a user has requested for your product, and via Amazon the product gets shipped. Okay. Amazon, Flipkarts are basically the middlemen. The sellers, shopkeepers register on Amazon and Flipkart, publish their product. Whenever a consumer buys from Amazon and Flipkart informs the shopkeeper to ship the product via them, okay, or through them. This model refers to e-commerce model that provides information about products from many companies. Such a company gathers information from all those companies, provides similar type of products or services, and display information about their products. Now, what are the advantages? Obviously, you can buy 24/7. That is, you can buy at day, you can buy it at night, no problem. It is easier to start a business, and upfront investment setup costs are relatively low. That is, you don't have to buy shops. You don't have to pay for construction to register in e-commerce. It offers better services to customers because distance is no problem. It gets shipped to your home only. Customers can select products easily, and there are many choices. The process of buying and selling is relatively fast. E-commerce is attractive for business because it can reduce running costs. Consumers are drawn to e-commerce for convenience. Now, there are some drawbacks. Obviously, there should be some drawbacks. Many people are still concerned about data security and possibility of fraud. Their resistance to enter sensitive information like card number, address, etc. Some people are resistant, but basically e-commerce websites provide many security, so there is hardly any chance of getting hacked or your address or your data being misused. Customers hesitant to buy online because they cannot examine the product physically, and this is also one real difficulty, that is you cannot touch the product and see it. Suppose you want to buy a sari from Flipkart, you cannot touch the sari and feel the quality. You just have to see the picture and buy it. Okay. E-shopping, buying and selling products on internet is called e-shopping or online shopping. For example, consumers can buy items like book, cloth, cosmetics, etc., and anything from the internet, home shop, 18, Flipkart, Snapdeal. Internet-based retail business is similar to mail order business, where you select product to buy from catalog. The difference is that instead of mailing the selected product to list with your credit card number or chip, you type your credit card number and the product gets delivered. If you choose to pay by credit or debit card, the site verifies your card and you will get an OTP. Now you have to enter the OTP and other information of your card. The card verification service is responsible for transferring your money from your bank account to the company. So whenever you pay through a card, debit card or credit card, your bank basically pays the amount from your account to the e-commerce website. That is, it may be Flipkart, Amazon, or anything. Data transfer is encrypted to protect against any fraud. Once your order is accepted, the warehouse where the company stores information is notified. Warehouse basically means See, Amazon has a big warehouse, means it's a huge place where basically different products are stored. Okay, some products are stored there, some products are directly ordered from the shopkeeper. So whenever you order something, the Amazon warehouse processes your order, and if the product is in the warehouse, your product will be delivered to your home. And if it is not, the appropriate shopkeeper will be informed, and via Amazon your order will be delivered to your home. Okay, so warehouse basically are the places where Amazon, Flipkart stores their products. Okay, now what are the benefits? So using a smartphone, a user obviously can shop. Benefits of e-shopping to business. 1 minute. So benefits of e-shopping to business are as follows. It is cheapest means of doing business. Obviously, it is very cheap. You don't need to visit, or you don't need to go from one place to another. It allows people to do business without it allows people to do business without time or distance barriers. That is, you can do the business from your home. It is easy. Ideal for products that have limited number of buyers. Obviously, it reduces staff strength. That is, the shops do not need to keep different types of staffs to to show the products. Basically, the products are displayed online, so the staffs are reduced. Benefits of e-shopping to customers: it saves travel time. It can provide a better deal. Yeah, that is, you get different offers on internet. Limitations: customers are not able to touch. Just now I have said that e-shopping, the problem of e-shopping is that you cannot touch the product physically. An internet connection is must. Also, different level of knowledge about how to use computer should be required. A computer illiterate person or a mobile illiterate person cannot buy in from the internet. The possibility of online data fraud cannot be ruled out. Also, although it is low, but it cannot be ruled out completely. Data fraud can be there. Okay, internet has become an easy way to complete many of our tasks from comfort of our home, obviously, thereby saving time and effort. E-ticketing, electronic ticketing allows us to reserve our tickets, train tickets, bus ticket, air ticket, hotel rooms, and many things from our computer or from our home with the help of our computer and mobiles only. You can book cinema tickets from Book My Show. The user may have to simply carry a printout of the ticket or so, or you just have to show the mobile or the photo or the screenshot. Railways allow you to carry e-ticket in form of SMS. From IRCTC, from Make My Trip, Yatra, GoIbibo, you can do it. Smartphone provides an easy way to purchase tickets, airline, railways, or even movie. That just now I've said you can use Book My Show app to buy your movie tickets. Consumer can order, pay, and get their tickets using smartphone. This is called mobile. Okay. Ticketing. Okay, mobile ticketing basically means with the help of mobile you can buy anything. Okay, this reduces the production and distribution cost as well as paperwork. You don't need to use paper. You can save a lot of paper. That is, if you only display the screenshot of your ticket, you will be allowed entry. E-banking also refers to online banking or internet banking or net banking. It allows customer to conduct financial transaction on a secure website. Internet banking means basically doing banking operations from your home. Earlier, one had to approach the bank in person for any transaction. Now you can do the transaction from your home only. But with advent of e-banking, any inquiry or transaction can be processed online so that you don't need to visit the branch. Banks and other financial institutions allow customers to access their account information and make money transaction online. This is called mobile banking. Okay. E-banking can be broadly classified. What are the two categories? Transactional, non-transactional. Transactional means you can, if you are sending money to somewhere or to some other institution or to someone else, this is called transactional. That is basically sending or receiving money, account to account, or paying any bill, anything like that. It is called transactional. And non-transactional means only you are seeing your account balance or the transaction that you have done. That is, there is no transaction or sending or receiving of money. These are called non-transactional non-transactional activities on the e-banking. Okay. Types of e-banking: it is ATM. All of you know ATM. ATM machines are electronic cash machines that normally allow you to perform withdrawal of cash using debit card. Mobile banking. Mobile banking, that is the apps. All the banks have their personalized app. You can install the app of a particular bank and do online transaction. Telephone banking. This service helps user perform transaction while sitting at home. Obviously, there is telephone banking. Internet banking, internet banking or online banking allows banking activities like transferring funds, paying bills, checking account balance through internet, computer, or smartphone. Okay. Now, what are the advantages of e-banking? E-banking provides round-the-clock service. You can do transaction any time, any days. I mean, you can do it at the comfort of your home at any time. You can do it at night. You can do it in morning, anytime you want. It helps bank reduce cost of various transactions. It provides global coverage. That is, you can from your home you can send money to anywhere in the world. It helps to reduce paperwork, saves time. Consumer can easily access services like the details of account transaction without human intervention. Limitation: security is a major concern. Obviously, although the banks provide a sustainable amount of security, it provides basically computer engineers are there to ensure that security is maintained so that whenever you do any transaction on online, the hackers cannot steal your money. But still there is some percentage of hacking, and sometimes data gets stolen and your money can be stolen. But basically it's safe. You can do the transaction. Those are very few cases and it's not a headache. So you can do transaction without any worry, no problem. The cost of providing e-banking infrastructure is high, obviously. To set up e-banking and to set up the software, you have the banks has to pay a lot of money to companies, that is IT companies, to develop their apps and to do the back-end job, that is maintaining the balance, doing transaction, providing security. The banks has to pay a lot of money to the software companies. E-payments, what are the e-payments? Debit cards, credit cards, e-money. Debit card is like digitized version of a check. It is linked to bank account. Whenever there is a transaction, the money gets debited from your account and the transaction is done. Credit card allows you to borrow money from your bank. Basically, the difference between debit and credit card is, suppose you have 5,000 rupees in your bank and you want to buy something which cost 4,000. You use your debit card, the money gets debited and your remaining balance will be 1,000. Now, if you use debit card and you want to buy something which costs 6,000, you won't be able to do it because you only have 5,000 rupees. So you won't be able to do it. Now, here comes credit card. If you have 5,000 rupees in your bank and you have credit card, you want to buy something that costs 7,000, you can do it. You can do the transaction. The 7,000 rupees, the bank will collect from you later. That is, you have to pay the remaining 2,000 or the amount that you wish to pay to the bank later with interest. Okay. So debit card basically means if you have a particular amount, you cannot do shopping above that balance. Okay. That is, if you have 5,000, you cannot shop for anything which costs 5,500. But in credit card, you can do shopping to any amount you want, and you have to pay the remaining amount to the bank later. Okay, with interest. Okay. E-money, what is e-money? Electronic money is digital form of cash. E-money can be held on cards, devices, or servers. Basically, these are mobile wallets, Paytm, PayPal, MobiKwik, etc. Now, netiquette. What are netiquettes? Netiquette basically means etiquettes on the internet. In internet, just like world we live in, has certain rules. Netiquette is a special set of manners that need to be followed while using the internet. Spell check, that is, whenever you write an email or anything on the internet, you should use correct spelling. You should check twice that whether your spelling is correct or not. Do not use all caps because it is considered shouting. Be truthful. You should provide true information whenever you write or publish something on the internet. Be yourself whenever you're online. Do not say things that you will not do otherwise. Don't lie. That is basically don't lie. Respect other people's views, even if you don't agree with them. Now, safety on the internet. Safety on the internet you have read in class 5. The internet is a wonderful place and can be a lot of fun besides being an amazing source of information. However, at times it can be dangerous, obviously. Some contents are there which are not suitable for children. Do not give out personal information. You should remember, you should not give your personal information to any unknown person. Okay. You should not give your address. You should not give your telephone number, parents' address, name, or parents' mobile number to any unknown person. If you're in a game or chat room, obviously take permission of your parents. Without your parents' permission, don't visit any chat room or don't play any online game. You should tell your parents right away if you come across any information that makes you feel uncomfortable, you should always inform your parents, or you should always consult your teacher. If you feel any information is uncomfortable to you, do not send your data or personal information on the internet without asking your parents, obviously. Do not respond to any messages that you feel uncomfortable, and you should inform your parents about any such messages. Always communicate with your parents. Whatever you do on the internet, always communicate with your parents so that you can set up rules for going online. Okay, so this chapter is complete. Thank you.